Welcome to the channel, I'm Eric, and this is The Batman. I'm excited for this, so I've been catching up on some Batman media recently. I published my reaction to Batman from 1989 last week on YouTube, and I just watched Batman Returns a few days ago as well. And I went into those films not knowing who the villains were and who would be playing them, and it was a lot of fun being surprised, so I'm glad I'm going into this film the same way. All I know is that Robert Pattinson is Batman, and that it's a very, very long movie. But alright, full reactions can be on Patreon in the link in the description below. Leave a like, subscribe, ignore the fact that I'm wearing a shirt from a different fandom, and let's get started. The Batman. It's a man who was bitten by a radioactive bat. Whoa. Uh-oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Why'd you walk towards the guy with a sword? Wait, what? Oh, it's freaking Halloween. I was tricked! I got tricked! God damn it.
My young opponent here wants to gut the Gotham Renewal Program.
Murder and drug use are at historic highs. We have a masked vigilante running the streets.
Wait, I know I administer, but listen, I have a beautiful wife and young son, okay? And I will not rest.
Oh shit.
Hey.
Didn't even see them. I was like, is that my phone? What was that sound? What the heck? Very unnatural breathing.
October 31st.
Halloween!
2 years of nights have turned me into a nocturnal animal.
He's been at this for 2 years.
I must choose my targets carefully.
Sounds like he's a predator.
I can't be everywhere. But they don't know where I am.
Instilling fear.
When that light hits the sky, it's not just a call.
Couldn't see his face closely enough.
To them. They think I'm hiding in the shadows. But I am the shadows.
I am the shadows. Ah, shit.
Come on, man! What are you doing?
Face painted halfway.
Where you going, huh?
It's a make or break moment for you.
Come on, sir.
If he doesn't do this, are we saying it's because of the fear instilled in him? And they're laughing.
The hell are you supposed to be?
I'm Batman! Whoa.
I'm vengeance.
Vengeance. Oh. Oh.
Please don't hurt me.
He just saved you. I'm guessing not everyone's accepting of him yet. It's just Gordon who's on board.
Whoa. Police action.
He's with me, officer.
It's Jeffrey Wright? Jeffrey Wright as Commissioner Gordon.
Goddamn freak.
No more lies.
Detective.
Excuse me.
Oh,
Thumb was severed.
What does a liar do when he's dead?
this seems like
Any of this mean anything to you?
the Riddler? I don't know too much about the Riddler, but it's a riddle.
Wait, he's involved in this?
No, he's not involved.
How do you know? He's a goddamn vigilante. He could be a suspect. What are you doing to me? We used to be partners.
I'm just trying to find the connection, Pete.
He lies still.
What does a liar do when he's dead? He lies still.
Excuse me, Commissioner. They're ready for your statement.
So not Commissioner Gordon yet.
I want him out of here. Now.
That's a footprint? Like, without shoes?
Kid found him.
Oh. Fuck. I could make a very, very bad joke. Fuck up, kid. You get to be Batman too someday. I guess for that to happen,
We gotta go, man.
his mom would have to die too. This got a skyscraper? Interesting. It's typically like a mansion, but it's a skyscraper in this one.
I have to force myself to remember.
Whoa. What the heck?
In an eerie coincidence, it was 20 years ago this week that celebrated billionaire philanthropist Dr. Thomas Wayne and his wife Martha were slain during Wayne's own mayoral campaign. It was a shocking crime that remains unsolved to this day. Salvatore Maroni with what to this day remains the biggest drug bust
Ulysses Claw?
in history.
Our accounting friends at Wayne Enterprises are coming for breakfast.
Here. Why?
Because I couldn't get you to go there.
I haven't got time for this.
It's getting serious, Bruce. If this continues, it won't be long before you've nothing left.
I don't care about that. If I can't change things here, if I can't have an effect, I don't care what happens to me.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Alfred, stop.
Huh.
You're not my father.
Some fresh berries there.
Looks like we're in Hogwarts. Whoa.
Where'd you get those O's?
He lies still is only a partial key. I'm looking for any double symbols to start, trying letters, see where it leads.
Go Alfred.
What if this is the whole key? If no other symbols we don't have letters for.
Oh.
You sure this isn't a leap? Drive can mean anything.
You don't trust me?
You mean like you trust me? It's been 2 years now, and I don't even know who you are, man. What?
Thumb.
Oh. Thumb drive.
Jesus.
Thumb drive.
It's encrypted.
Try this.
Oh, this guy's hilarious.
A little bit. A little bit.
So much for family values. The Penguin. Carmine Falcone's right hand.
The penguin.
Shit.
Oh shit.
It sent out the photos from my account. Gotham Post, Gazette.
Shit.
She won all of them. That's the Iceberg Lounge. Never get in there without a warrant.
Well, he can go.
Get out of here, freak. You hear me? That little suit's gonna get all full of blood.
Your blood. Oh. Oh. Zoe Kravitz, right? Is that her name? You're just gonna do illegal activity in front of him?
I want to know who she is. And what she has to do with this murder. Who's Maida? The mayor's. The mayor? Oh shit, it is. Look at that. You know my reputation.
Yeah, I do. Do you?
Why don't you ask Mitchell's wife? Maybe she knows. What? Too soon?
Listen, baby, we're gonna get the hell out of here, okay? I promise.
Oh shit. It's like I should not be watching her undress. No, no, no. No, no, no! Cats? Cats? Selena Kyle? Look what you stumbled upon. I'm actually really glad I watched Batman Returns. You got the Penguin and Catwoman. Now we all just need Max Schreck.
You're pretty good at that.
She's trying to get the hell out of here, and this son of a bitch stole her passport.
What does she know?
Whatever it is, it's got her so spooked she won't even tell me.
She did seem upset. Back at your place. Let's go talk to her.
Oh shit!
Ani! Baby!
Fuck.
What are they gonna do now? She's just a kid.
His victim,
Took my
longtime head
phone.
of the Gotham City PD, Commissioner Pete Savage. He was found dead earlier tonight inside the police.
Oh shit.
This is the Riddler speaking.
What the heck? Oh shit!
I will kill again and again till our day of judgment, when the truth about our city will finally be unmasked.
Oh shit.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, like and subscribe.
Holy shit, I seen that guy too.
Who? The mayor? The commissioner?
The Iceberg Lounge.
44 below. The real club.
There's a needle mark on his neck.
Injected him with arsenic.
Rat poison.
Rat poison. To the Batman.
Want to know my name?
Chemistry.
Follow the maze until you find the rat. Bring him into the light.
I don't know about these things.
I need to see you in there. This hunting ground.
Boy, you're a real sweetheart. You really don't care what happens to me in there tonight, do you?
Look at me. Looks good. Here.
Was she feeling the sexual tension a little bit?
That's one of the guys I got into it with the other night. Looks like I broke his nose.
Good job.
Kenzie. William. He's an off-duty cop.
Wow. City council.
These guys have a little problem with eye contact, don't they?
Feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah, baby, feels real good. This is Travis.
Hey.
You want to take a seat over there? Richie, Glenn.
It's half the DA's office.
You know Carla here, huh? I mean, this Riddler, he's going after the most powerful people in this city. He knows so much.
He doesn't know shit,
What
man.
are you talking about? Yeah, he does. What about that rat?
Hey, Gil, come on.
Informant. And
Uh-huh.
big-time information on Salvador Maroni. That's how we got him out of the drops business.
I was talking about the Maroni case.
But if this guy knows, it's gonna come out. And
Oh
when it
shit.
does, this whole city's gonna come apart.
This is the kind of pillow talk that got that Russian girl disappeared. What do you know about that?
Oh.
Where are you going?
She knows Annika.
No, stay on the DA.
I told you I'm looking for my friend.
Stop talking out loud.
Where's Annika? Out of my face.
Hey,
Hey.
been a long time since I've seen you down here.
I was just headed back upstairs.
Well, don't be a stranger.
Ugh.
I don't have a relationship with him, okay?
Well, that's not what it looked like. Wait, what are you doing?
Listen, I can't do
No.
this no more.
No!
Didn't she say he was like really, really high? He's gonna drive? Alright. I mean, that's not what's gonna get him killed.
What do you know about a confidential informant in the Maroni case?
Out of the shadows.
Sure there was.
I think the killer's targeting people close to that case.
I worked that case.
Riddler's not after you.
How do you know?
You're not corrupt.
How do you know?
Coulson's dirty.
You didn't tell me you had a relationship with him.
I don't have a relationship with him.
Pretty. You a new friend of yours?
Something like that.
I'm not so sure.
I'm fairly certain this translates to you are El Rata Elada.
Rata Elada. Rat with wings?
It's slang for pigeon, does it? Where are your cufflinks?
I couldn't find them.
You can't go out like that.
Cufflinks, I don't want your cufflinks.
You have to keep up appearances. You're still a Wayne.
What about you? You a Wayne?
Your father gave them to me.
Wow. You got a bunch of people on the side of the murderer.
We're good, Mr. Falcone.
Wow.
Hey, who's a white bite here? Would you slick?
Watch it, fellas. You got the prince of the city there. Brought out the one guy in the city more reclusive than me.
Thought you'd never leave the shoreline. Aren't you afraid someone will take a shot at you?
Why? Because your father ain't around. Oz, you know. Bruce
Holy
Wayne?
shit.
His father saved my life. I got shot in the chest. I couldn't go to no hospital, so we showed up on his doorstep. Operated right on the dining room table. You don't think that meant something he did that?
It means you took the Hippocratic Oath.
Hippocratic Oath.
Seriously feels like they shot at Hogwarts.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for
Welcome
coming
back,
today
Cedric
for more
Diggory.
of our beloved-
Gil Coulson is missing.
What?
Christ, not again.
Hey, Mr. Wayne.
Haha, the guy who hated Batman.
What did his wife say?
She hadn't heard from him.
Oh shit. Jeez.
Get out!
Oh. I thought it was just the DA. Already dead. He's still alive. Fuck. To the Batman. Haha. Batman!
He told me if I didn't do exactly what he said, he'd kill me. I'm so sorry.
Looks like a combination lock.
Can we just cut it off?
Not if you want to keep your head.
Unmask the truth about this cesspool we call a city.
Unmask.
Yes. Let's do it together, okay? You're part of this too.
How am I part of this?
You'll see. 3 riddles in 2 minutes. You give me the answers, and I'll give you the code for the lock.
I love puzzles too, but not under such high pressure.
Riddle number 1. It can be cruel, poetic, or blind, but when it's denied, it's violence you may find.
Wait. Could you repeat that? Cruel, poetic.
Justice.
Huh?
The answer's justice.
Justice?
Last riddle. Tell us which vermin you're paid to protect.
The rat. The informant you all protect from the Salvatore Moroni case.
But you know about my family, people I love. They'll kill them too.
Who will?
People are watching.
What people?
So much bigger than you could ever imagine. It's the whole system.
4, 3. Shit. Oh, fuck. He didn't give up on him. Stood there till the bomb went off. Fuck.
Let's just take it out.
Oh, shit.
Coulson's blood is on his hands.
Maybe it's on yours.
What'd you say?
What was she afraid of? You?
Ooh.
Now get him to cooperate.
Oh, man.
Okay, give him the room.
You gotta make sure that cowl doesn't come off. You gotta put some technology in it so that it doesn't come off unless you authorize it.
We gotta get you out of here.
Bye! Whoa! Whoa! That's so fast. Oh! Oh man. Ow.
Could have at least pulled that punch, man.
I did.
Buck put out an APB on him. You really think he's in on this?
I don't trust any of them. Do you?
I only trust you.
What's Narcotics got to
Wow.
do with Collins' Rat Man?
I only trust you.
The Rata Alata.
The what?
Riddler's latest. It means a rat with wings, like a stool pigeon.
Oh.
He's got wings too.
That's a drug lab.
They got Maroney's operation up and running again. Or they never shut it down at all.
You gotta get her a better mask.
Dangerous crowd you're stealing from.
Jesus. You know, I would love to sit and go over every gory detail with you, fat boy. But, those assholes are coming back.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck! He drove right in there, no hesitation. Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
This guy's crazy.
Driving against traffic. Oh. Ooh. Holy crap. Whoa!
Take that, you freaking psycho!
Oh, the ramp! Oh, that's fantastic! Jeez. He's alive, and that's why you wear your seatbelt. I'm surprised how good he is at sneaking, given how loud his boots are.
The hell is this? Good cop, bad shit cop? Riddler! How should I know? I ain't no rat!
Maybe we can talk about what they did to my partner's face.
Holy God, what are you showing me? His head. Come on! Open your eyes!
Does this feel right?
It says you are El Rata Alada.
You are El Rata that says that?
Why? You got something to tell us?
Yeah! It's La Rata. What is this, Riddler, stupid or something? It's a rat with wings. You know what that sounds like to me? A friggin' bat! You ever think of that?
U-R-L.
URL? Rata Allah. Oh my god. You mean to say we could have skipped this whole part if we just found somebody who knew Spanish? Shit. Interesting. Another killing. Next victim.
I grew up from a seed, tough as a weed. But in a mansion, in a slum. I'll never know where I come from. Any idea?
An orphan?
Yeah, he's an orphan.
Goodbye.
He's talking about the old orphanage. One that burned down. It was part
Oh.
of the Wayne estate. And they donated it after they built the tower.
That's part of the Wayne estate.
You gonna tie me? How the hell am I supposed to get out of here?
Waddle like a penguin. Welcome.
No guns. Yeah, man, that's your thing.
Batman typically doesn't kill. He did in the 1989 film, though. Where it all began.
I believe in God. I believe in its promise.
Thomas Wayne?
And that's why
Shit.
to announce not only my candidacy for
This is about the Waynes.
but also the creation of the Gotham Renewal Fund. I
Damn.
want to bypass political gridlock.
Renewal is a lie.
Sins of the father.
Renewal is about growth. It is about planting seeds and renewing.
His next victim is Bruce. Bruce is here. Oh no. Alfred? No, don't open other people's mail. I mean, he's the butler, but like... No! Fireproof. It's a bomb. It's a bomb! Throw it! Get rid of it!
Something terrible is gonna happen.
I'm afraid it already has, sir.
What? Damn. Oh.
About an hour ago.
See you in hell. Oh, he's alive, right? That's a start. We're gonna go all beautiful mind up in here. I mean, he announced the renewal project, but then he died before he was mayor, so before the election finished. So it's not his fault, right?
Selena?
Oh.
Can you see me?
Awesome.
Yeah, I can see you.
I need to talk to you.
Come over to my place. No.
Piece of shit cop, Kenzie. Her body was in his car. I'm gonna find him, and I'm gonna make him pay. You gonna help me?
Help you?
Yeah. I thought you were vengeance.
Your choices have consequences.
Jesus Christ. Choices? You know, whoever the hell you are, you obviously grew up rich.
Was it worth
Oh.
What?
compromising yourself for money?
Falcone owes me that money.
He owes you?
Yeah, and a lot more.
No, really. Why is that?
You know what? I can't even talk to you.
No. I want to know why a guy like Falcone would owe you anything.
Because he's my father!
Shit.
When I was 7, my mother was murdered. Strangled.
Ah.
Never found out who. Social services came to take me away, and he didn't say a thing.
I'm sorry. What is that?
That's all right.
It's alright.
You assume the worst in people.
You do too.
Maybe we're not so different after all.
Because she assumed he was rich?
What are you hiding? Are you just hideously scarred?
No, he's quite handsome.
The mayor, the commissioner, the DA. Now Thomas and Bruce Wayne. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, that psycho's right to go after these creeps. I think you'd be on his side.
What do you mean, Thomas and Bruce Wayne?
What, do you live in a cave?
Yeah.
Riddler's latest. It's all about the Waynes.
Just don't make any moves without me, understand? It's a lot more dangerous than you know.
From a very young age, my family, Martha's family, the Arkhams, instilled in both of us
The Arkhams?
that giving back is not just an obligation, it's a passion. That is our family's legacy.
Shocking family secrets. How when Martha was just a child, her mother brutally murdered her father, then committed suicide, and how the Arkhams used their power and money to cover it up.
Whoa.
Wayne turned to longtime secret associate Carmine Falcone and had him murdered. The Waynes!
I want to see Carmine Falcone.
See? Your father wanted me to handle it, so I did. I handled it.
Shit.
After what happened with that reporter, Maroney was worried that your father would be in my pocket forever.
Huh.
He would have done anything to keep him from becoming mayor.
Fuck.
Salvatore Maroney got my father killed.
I'm just saying it sure looked that way to me. This is
Kinda,
what
yeah.
you wanted, huh?
Sounds like Thomas didn't want him killed, but he knew who he was going to. He must have known it was a possibility.
All these years, I've spent fighting for him, believing that he was a good man.
He was a good man. He made a mistake.
A mistake. He had a man killed. To protect his family image, his political aspirations.
It wasn't to protect the family image, and he didn't have anyone killed. He cared about her and you. And in a moment of weakness, he turned to Falcone, but he never thought Falcone would kill that man. Your father should have known that Falcone would do anything to finally have something on him that he could use. That's who Falcone is. But when Falcone told him what he'd done, your father was distraught. He was going to the police. They would confess everything.
Oh, shit.
And that night, your father and your mother were killed.
Shit.
I could teach you how to fight, but I wasn't equipped to take care of you. You needed a father. And all you had was me. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, Alfred. I never thought I'd feel fear like that again.
Oh.
I thought I'd mastered all that.
But when he thought he lost Alfred. Oh. He was having a moment.
I saw the signal. That's not you?
I thought it was you.
Oh. Oh shit.
Phil made a deal with you.
Lada. The Falcon has wings too.
Falcone is the rat. Falcone works for you guys.
No.
We work for him. Everybody does.
Jesus.
Cool and all.
Listen to me.
Jeez.
Don't throw your life away.
I got 9 of them.
Oh. No one's here?
Extremely graphic, and some of you may find it disturbing.
He just said Phil made a deal with you.
Oh shit.
Hey, Dad.
What?
I'm Maria Kyle's kid.
Just put down the gun, honey.
This is for my mother.
Did he duck? It seemed like he ducked.
My own flesh and blood, huh?
Jeez. Pull his eyes out.
He has to pay!
You don't have to pay with him. You paid enough.
Don't you know you boys in blue work for me?
I guess we don't all work for you.
Oh. There are still enough non-corrupt cops. I don't buy that.
Remain goddamn rat.
What'd you say? You always just a gimp in an empty suit.
I'll spray paint your ass!
Oh.
I didn't shoot! I didn't shoot!
You didn't shoot? Oh shit.
Bring him into the light.
Oh shit.
I just ordered a slice of pumpkin pie.
Stay still! No!
Which one is you?
You tell me.
Let's go pencil neck.
You really okay with this? What about chain of evidence?
You should see this.
What is that?
Oh shit. Oh shit. My confession.
This isn't over.
Oh man, he's been posting all kinds of shit online.
Shit.
He's got like 500 followers.
Can you get in?
Copying his drive now. Takes some time. We'll get in.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Is it time for you to duck out?
Riddler's asking for you. At Arkham.
So normal looking. A little creepy.
Bruce.
Shit.
Bruce Wayne, the orphan. Orphan.
He's bitter because he's an orphan too, and
Living in some tower over the park is me. Bruce. He's the only one we didn't get.
I'm looking at the real you right now. My mask allowed me to be myself completely. No shame.
I thought he knew.
No limits.
I really thought he knew.
My strength is up here. I mean, I had all the pieces. I had the answers, but I didn't know how to make them listen. You gave me that.
I gave you nothing. You showed me all it takes is fear and a little focused violence. You inspired me.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
What?
This is not how this was supposed to go! I had it all planned out!
What the fuck?
We're gonna be safe here! We could watch the whole thing together!
You mean you didn't figure it out?
Oh god.
Oh, you're really not as smart as I thought you were.
Hey! What are you doing in here?
Detective stuff.
What are you doing?
Oh shit. A real change.
7 vans all along the city's seawall.
And on the big night,
oh shit. Fuck. Oh, fuck.
as the venue becomes the city's shelter of last resort. That's where all of you come in.
Fuck. Oh no. Oh, Jesus.
Can't get through, the lines are down.
He left. Oh boy. Gotham Square Garden. The power of social media.
I'm not going anywhere.
We're under attack, man.
Exactly. It's the problem with this city. Everyone's afraid to stand up and do the right thing, but I'm not.
Shit.
Excuse me.
Ma'am.
Shit.
Please, I just need your attention.
Fuck. Fuck! God damn. Whoa! Haha. Whoa. Oh. Help. Selina, help. Just beat everybody. Oh. The sheer force of that. Oh.
Who the hell are you?
I'm vengeance.
That. Oh shit, what now? Fuck. It did strike me as a little weird when he said he was vengeance at the start of the film. He's supposed to be justice. Oh, fuck. He really has everything on him. Oh. First person who takes his hand is the ex-mayor's son.
Wednesday, November 6th.
It's just a week.
Together, we will learn to believe in Gotham again.
Commissioner Gordon.
Vengeance won't change the past. Mine or anyone else's.
There we go.
I have to become more. One day you're on top. The next, you're a clown.
A clown?
Let me tell you, there are worse things to be.
Oh, fuck.
Hey. The less of them you have, the more one is worth.
A friend? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Wow.
You're leaving.
Jesus.
Leaving? Stop lurking in the
Let's
shadows.
just say hello. Why don't you come with me? Get into some trouble. Knock off some CEO hedge fund types. It'll be fun. The bad
Would be
and the
fun.
cat.
The Bad and the
Got a
Cat.
nice ring.
Who are you kidding?
Who am I kidding? You're already spoken for.
What if she targets Bruce Wayne and tries to steal from him at some point? I feel like that's something she would do, right? That was an excellent film. Directed by Matt Reeves. Selina Kyle, Jeffrey Wright. What? Wait, Colin Farrell is the Penguin? What? He's unrecognizable. Are you kidding me? What the heck? Wow, that's surprising. Oh, there's more. Goodbye. I really, really love this movie, and I'm especially happy that I watched Batman Returns right before this one because I got to see those versions of Catwoman and Penguin and have that context before coming into this film. I hadn't seen a live-action Riddler before, though, and from playing Arkham Asylum, I definitely expected him to be more colorful, gregarious, and green. This was a much more grounded version. Anyway, I think what I noticed with Batman 1989 and Batman Returns was that the movies were much more about the villains than they were about Batman, and I think this movie has much more of a character arc for Bruce, and I really, really appreciated that. It starts with him in the shadows with the Element looking towards the shadows in fear, not sure if he's there or not, and that was a great, fantastic opening to this movie, which is really compelling. And he's still just in year 2 of being Batman, and you can see where the character trajectory is going a little bit, but it's still something that feels very new to see it actually play out over the course of the movie. That might have happened in The Dark Knight and Batman Begins, but it's been half my lifetime ago, so I might have just forgotten. But I do really enjoy seeing characters grow, and from the start, I thought it was a little weird that Batman's ideology is about vengeance, because I actually associated him more with a strict sense of justice. But I was like, okay, maybe this is a different take on Batman, but it actually becomes part of his arc where he realizes that he can't be all about that vengeance. And yeah, the change from being a symbol of fear, hidden in the shadows, to who he is at the end of the film, I thought was really well done. He winds up reaching his hand out to those in trouble and actually leading them forward with the flare. He literally becomes a source of light. And this might be a bit of a stretch, but stay with me here. The flare, he's had it with him the entire film, meaning he's had this side of him that wanted to help people all along. He just had to find it by reckoning with his family's past. And yeah, because he didn't care about his family's wealth or legacy, but then throughout the film, he finds out that his father had gotten Falcone to try to take care of the journalist, and Bruce was very clearly upset about that. And then finding out the truth about his father never wanting the journalist to die, but it was Falcone purposely doing that to trap his father, and that his father didn't care about the political ramifications of the information, but was just protecting his wife's privacy. Side note, has it always been the case that Martha Wayne was Martha Arkham? And that she had a mental illness? I never knew about any of that. I just knew, like, the pearl necklace snapping and a shot in a dark alley. But Bruce starts caring more about rebuilding the city, getting the city back on his feet, and at the start of the film, he had become this weapon against crime, but throughout this film, he's inspired to become more of a good man as well, and I think that's a great character arc. One thing I really love about certain heroes is that they have to balance their everyday life with the superhero life. Like, for Spider-Man, for instance, or Kamala Khan, the joy is in seeing them try to balance teenage things with being superheroes and how one influences the other. And for Bruce, he neglects his Wayne duties only for it to give rise to these villains who steal from the Renewal Project, and then Riddler, he becomes practically inevitable given the socioeconomic conditions that happen because of that. And there's this brilliant balance that Bruce now has to find between being a rich guy and being a superhero because one influences the other again. So I hope they write more of that in the future. And the billionaire thing has been a common criticism of Batman, that he could solve so many of the issues in Gotham by actually investing in the infrastructure of the city rather than this short-sighted ego project of going around beating people up at night. And like the incumbent mayor said, things have been consistently getting worse even with Batman on the streets. So yeah, criticism of billionaires and those in power have gotten a lot louder in recent years in the United States, so it's interesting to see how that plays out in the media that is created during this time. One thing I find really funny in retrospect is how Batman walks so loudly from the dark to create this sense of fear, but then he's also able to disappear from right next to somebody so easily without making a bit of noise. So that means he's purposefully being loud and like stomping his feet when he comes out of the dark, which I find super funny. Maybe he got Shuri from Black Panther to make his boots with sneaker technology and can turn it on and off whenever he pleases. As for the other characters in this movie, I actually really liked Catwoman a lot. I was pretty sure at the start of the film that she and Annika were involved somehow. She and Annika called each other babe or baby a bunch of times throughout the film, and it's pretty rare for that to happen outside the context of a romantic or sexual relationship. And they also live in a one-bedroom apartment together. That could be the result of the economic state of Gotham, but the movie never confirms or denies any romantic interest, but it definitely suggests the possibility. Selina also calls Batman baby immediately after kissing him, so there's that as well. And actually, at first, with Selina's romantic interest in Batman, I thought, like, she's not in the right mental headspace for that, given that Annika was missing. So I actually thought, I wasn't sure if the romantic interest was manipulative, but, like, trying to get him to help her. But she does also show genuine interest in him at the end of the film, which, of course, he's turned down because he's loyal to Gotham now. But the whole situation with Selina and Annika just feels too similar to what often happens in the movie industry, where someone wants to make a character gay or bisexual, but someone up the chain either doesn't approve or doesn't want the backlash from bigots, so they purposely keep it vague. Which is disappointing because we still have so little representation of different sexual orientations and gender identities in mainstream media. I still really liked Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman though. Being the daughter of Falcone and Annika being murdered by him makes this very, very personal for her. And I really enjoy the inner struggle that she has to go through. She wants to kill Falcone, but Batman is there to stop her from doing it. He has to pay, she said, and Batman saying you don't have to pay with him. For Selina to let him go just contrasts so beautifully with Batman Returns, and Catwoman is just someone who you just never know what her exact angle is or what side she'll wind up on, and I think that's really, really well done here. I thought Jeffrey Wright as Gordon was fantastic casting. He embodies that character so perfectly, and not quite the Commissioner just yet, though I wonder if he will be by the next time. I'm assuming there's going to be a next time. And yeah, I really hope so, because it would suck to give up on this version of Batman so quickly, and the chemistry he has with Catwoman is really great too. But I loved how much trust Gordon had with Batman. They never mentioned exactly what got them to trust each other, but it was like really compelling to see them rely on each other so wholly and completely. And yeah, getting Batman out of that police station was really great. And Batman, you can see he's still somewhat new to this because he was afraid of jumping off the top of that building, and then he crashed on the way down. That had to hurt so much. But it was really fun to watch. I also really liked Andy Serkis as Alfred. I'm glad they played up their relationship in this film after it was barely a thing in the '89 Batman and Batman Returns. Andy Serkis has mostly been in evil roles, so it's nice to see him here. Very good performance. That explosion, I knew he wasn't gonna die, or I hoped he wasn't gonna die, but it was still like stressful at the time. And there was that surrogate father-son moment with Bruce in the hospital later that I really appreciated as well. The Penguin was super interesting because I can't believe he was played by Colin Farrell. I was under the impression that I hadn't seen Colin Farrell in anything else before, but what if I have and he was just so unrecognizable like he was in this film? But he's set up much more as a future villain though, not as the big bad for this film. But that scene where they leave him tied up and stranded in the middle of nowhere and he actually has to do like a penguin freaking waddle, instantly like freaking classic. And I thought the Riddler was really effective as the main villain of this film. Like I said before, definitely not what I was expecting out of this character. His riddles were fun though. I think given enough time I could have figured out some of them, but Batman was just shouting out the answer so quickly most of the time, so I only got the orphan one before he said it. And I actually really loved the El Rata Alada bit. My Spanish is extremely limited, but enough to understand Penguin's confusion about it. Rat is a feminine noun, so it shouldn't be El Rata Alada, it should be La Rata Alada. And so that should have been the clue to Batman that like URL, Rata Alada meant like URL, as in like an internet URL. And then the double meaning behind the rat with wings. I don't know if it's true in other big cities, but in New York City, we refer to pigeons as rat with wings. But the way Riddler was using the word rat was to refer to someone in like organized crime who works with the police. And that kind of rat has wings, which means falcon. And I think that's actually a really genius riddle there. And yeah, the Riddler himself was actually quite terrifying too, which I didn't expect. The sound he made when he attacked the mayor, that was like really, really terrifying. Oh, and this Batman film definitely feels like a modern take on the character for sure, with Riddler having social media followers and weaponizing them to attain his vision. And he has this parasocial relationship with Batman too, thinking that they're on the same side, that they're working together to uncover Gotham's atrocities. And speaking of the technology though, there's those contact lenses that Bruce uses to scan everyone and record everything. Very, very cool. Most of his other tools are a little, in the beginning stages, he's not completely decked out like he is in some other Batman films, but it was cool. It's cool to see him in his early days. And I mentioned this before with the other two Batman films I watched recently, but the villains in Batman actually serve as very interesting foils for him. The Riddler was also an orphan who focused on vengeance. The anger is sometimes justified, but none of his actions are. And anger and vengeance turns out to be a very slippery slope, and that's demonstrated for Batman. Riddler goes from targeting people directly involved in pilfering the renewal fund to blaming Thomas Wayne, even though he had no say in it since he was killed, and then even goes to Bruce as punishments for sins of the father. And then Riddler's ambitions were left so unchecked and they grew and mutated into somehow flooding the city and killing so many innocent people. So I think Bruce seeing that happen firsthand also plays into his decision to be more of a hero for justice than a person out for vengeance, because he understands how even though Riddler had some justifiable motives, his actions were not at all, and there was a slippery slope there. Oh, and I really, really love the scene when Batman visits him in the cell. You think that Riddler has it figured out who he is with the Bruce Wayne. Freaking heck, that was so good. And one of my favorite parts about Batman movies is the back and forth with his secret identity. It also played out beautifully here with Catwoman saying to Batman that Gotham only cares about the white privileged assholes, the mayor, the commissioner, the DA, and now Thomas and Bruce Wayne, and that the Riddler is right to go after these creeps. Hearing that from the point of view of somebody who Batman is rather aligned with in many ways, has to cut deep and has to make him reflect on who he is as a person. And so at the end of the film, Batman was never going to leave Gotham City with her, even if he wanted to, but oh man, I really want to see the look on her face when she finds out who he is. That would be so compelling. So yeah, I really hope that Pattinson comes back as Batman again. Maybe this version of Selina comes back and tries to rob Bruce Wayne and comes upon his Batcave. That would be so much fun as well. But yeah, really love this film. Oh, the music, the same 4 notes as Batman is walking are somehow so compelling. Just really well done. And there's a setup with Riddler and the Joker there at the end, and there's just so much that's rife for a sequel. So I really hope Pattinson will return. I'm going to give this movie a 9.5, just really excellent. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. All right, full reaction is going to be on Patreon in the link in the description below. Leave a like, it really helps the channel, and I will see you guys next time with more. Bye, friends.